Spice Rack, it's your girl Spice. Listen, just got out of the shower, went on my workout. I'm trying to get 60 days in. Today's the first day of my birthday month. Yay, Leos. So anyway, I'm supposed to call babe at 6, but it's 5 now because I can't wait, because today he went to the store for the first time by himself. And I kind of sent his friend to run into him so he wouldn't be so overwhelmed, because I can't be anywhere around him. If they see me, they'll violate me or violate him and send him back. So his friend called me and gave me the scoop, but now I want to talk to babe and hear from him how the day went. And I'm so excited. I can't wait till 6. I'm calling now. Let's see if I can get him. They just ate dinner, so he should be around.
Hello?
Is this?
Who?
Can I talk to? Every time they never hear his name or hear me say his name. So it's different because they have just a bunch of phones downstairs, and they'll just whoever picks up the phone, they have to go get the person. So hopefully babe's close around. I'm so excited for him. I'm bummed because I wanted to go to the store with him for the first time. They're taking all my firsts away. Sorry if you hear that fan, but y'all, it's hot. We just have to make it do. Earlier I called, like right after 4, and I was on hold. I was waiting for 7 minutes. Y'all, I went walking 3 miles today, and I should have done it earlier, but I had to take my client some stuff, and it's a Saturday. I worked on a Saturday. Kudos for me. Worked on a Saturday and then still worked out past my 2 o'clock window. I always try not to work past after 2, because I feel like when I do that, I just stay up all night. It just gives me way too much energy at nighttime. Not during the walk, but afterwards. I just be like, ding! I'm hot, I'm tired, I'm hungry. Still not eating meat. I eat it, but not like regularly. Doop-de-doo. What y'all up to? I hope y'all are enjoying this little series. I decided I'm gonna call it Love After LockUp, the real life edition. Because, you know, I don't want to have too much salaciousness around this, but a little bit, so draw some of y'all in. I'm okay with that. Tomorrow, I'm taking clothes up to where he lives at now. And you only can do it on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And so I'm going to bring him a bunch of clothes. That's why I went and got all that stuff yesterday you saw on the floor. It's still on the floor, too. I got to go through it tonight. 3 minutes later, well, we'll be back.
Hello?
Hey.
What's up, babe?
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Dude, whoever was supposed to come and got me, he got distracted and he didn't tell the front desk.
Oh, my God.
And he seen me and said, oh, man, I forgot you had a phone call. I come down here, the phone's still up to look, but it's going
Yeah, because I was on the hold waiting for 7 minutes, and I was like, man, I already did that earlier today. I called you at 4, and the same thing happened.
Somebody said they was going to pay me, and they didn't.
The person answered the phone, and he was like, oh, yeah, okay, and then went to get you and never came back.
Okay. Nobody ever came and got me and said nothing to me.
I figured. I thought you was laid out sleep after your big day.
Big day indeed, but I was actually been working on Sneak's letter. I'm almost done with it. I'm tired though. How are you?
I'm good. I talked to Vernell.
Yeah, Vernell's a trip. Huh?
I said make sure you're speaking up because I can't hear you very well.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Vernell's a trip. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I'm walking in there and I get to the doors open up, and I just hear something. I couldn't tell what it was. I heard something, and I turned around, and I'm just kind of looking. I don't see nothing, and then I start walking in, and I turn around again, and I just see somebody waving, and he's walking across the parking lot, and it doesn't look like him because he's so skinny.
Yeah.
But I know it's him because I heard picture.
That's what he said. He said he saw you, and then he's like, and then I started running. He was like, well, it was more of a trot.
Yeah, and so I'm not knowing if I could, like, stand there, because I'm just like, I'm on a mission to go to point A, point B. I don't want if anybody's watching me to be like, I look like I was waiting for somebody. So I just went in, but when I went in, I kind of slow walked, and I kept turning around, and he finally came in. I gave him a hug right in the middle of the damn Dollar Tree.
That's what he said. He was like, they probably thought we were gay. I said, okay, because 2 men are hugging. He said, no, we was hugging for a long time.
Yeah, it was cool. So then, babe, I'm sweating like worse than yesterday.
Now or then?
No, then like I'm in there. I'm not hot or anything, but I am dripping sweat. And I told him now, I said, I ain't got nothing to wipe my head with. I said, I can't start sweating. He was like, I got a handkerchief that I ain't used yet. I said, give it here. and then I got in there, and because he distracted me, I forgot to put my mask on. So he reminded me, like, gotta put your mask on. So I put that on. And then, yeah, so we walking around, and I ain't gonna front. I needed Vernell today.
I know you did. That's why I know, babe. I had your back.
Yeah.
I was thinking all day, like, this is gonna be a lot for him. It's a lot for everybody, but 22 years, I just did not think they were setting you up for success.
Yeah, I mean, but I honestly think that they feel like even if you're not ready, like the way that they do it, I gotta give them props. I feel like the way that they do it, they feel like they're kind of trying to reacclimate you the best way they can without anybody holding your hand. And the reason why I say that is because first the walk to the bank, then the little walk down there, and then they're going to have us get on the bus and go get our own bus pass. Just like, I wasn't tripping as far as like anxiety or I'm scared to be around people. It was just like, when I got there, I had the laundry basket, not the laundry basket, the shopping basket. I didn't know what to grab.
Yeah.
I just was like, what do I need? And I got all this stuff around me, and I was like, do I need this? Like, it took us at least 10 minutes before I would grab something. Vernell put a couple things in my basket before I even grabbed anything.
Yeah,
he said,
he just kept saying, all you kept saying was like, it's only $1?
Yeah, because he kept saying, because he was pointing out stuff that we've been eating in the joint. Like, the cookies we eat in the joint was like $3.
Yeah.
There's $1 in there.
Right, and I don't know if you looked in the freezer, but those chicken wings we buy that were $5, $1.
No, I didn't see them.
Mm-hmm. They have all the vending machine food that we buy at Visit, and they'd be $1 at the Dollar Tree. That's why I would be so disgusted with buying a $5 hamburger from a vending machine.
Yeah, they're out of pocket.
Out of pocket.
But we probably went down each aisle 7 times, and I would go down the aisle and just came down and grabbed something else. So I feel like I did all right. I could have did better in regards to what I was grabbing. But then, like when I got back here, I was thinking I should have grabbed me some paper towels and something else.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You know what I meant to tell you too, is that you should have just bought you a thing of peanut butter. Or like they had those individual packs that I would bring to trailer of peanut butter.
I don't even think I saw it on peanut butter. I would have got them.
Yeah, there's peanut butter there, but you probably weren't looking for it. But anyway, this is your first trip, so it's a growing. We'll figure it out. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, and then so we're talking and everything, and I'm like, Vernell, man, I said I ain't never thought about this, but I signed up for 3 places. I'm not going to another business with bags from this business. So he was like, man, let me help you out. And I was like, nah, man, I got it. I'm going to figure it out. But then he took the bags and went and put them in his trunk.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was just sitting there like, I don't know. But
I know he said, you kept saying, you know I follow the rules now.
Yeah. Because we was going, listen, so then we go to Safeway, and then Safeway, they got these stickers on the floor that says 1 way, and we started to go down the aisle, and I said, Vernell, look, it says 1 way. He's like, man, f*** that don't mean nothing. And I said, Vernell, I follow the rules. I feel weird if I'm not following the rules no more.
The rules out here are oftentimes just suggestions, except the mask one.
That's true for people who've never been locked up before, but for those who've been locked up, we gotta follow shit to a T.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, and y'all like have the freedom to do that because y'all know how y'all make good choices. And I'm not saying I don't, but I just kind of how I be thinking. But he was a good guide, and so then I was thinking, okay, the Dollar Tree is a lot. Let's go to Safeway. Safeway almost bowled me over. Is when they got in there.
Did you forget? Did you forget like how much the stores have in them, or what was it? Just because
it's just number one, Safeway looks very different than it used to. And then secondly, it was just like, I don't know, for some reason the Dollar Tree looked like the shelves were shorter and more spread out, and Safeway the shelves were taller. I couldn't see over the shelves.
Right.
So it looked like skyscrapers in there versus the Dollar Tree.
Gotcha. That's funny because you are pretty tall. I can't see over any store, so it doesn't I never notice it like that.
Yeah.
Babe, that's crazy.
So then I went straight to the old-fashioned donut.
I know you did. He told me.
And then I was like, nah, I'm not going to get them because I looked over the old-fashioned donuts and seen, like, the fresh stuff from the bakery. And I was mad. I spent almost $24 in Dollar Tree because I was like, I want some of this. I ended up buying some cookies.
Wait, so you spent all your money?
Yeah, I spent $27. I got $1.29.
So when you called me collect, did it charge you or did you get that back?
I got it back.
Good. So then I'll know. I'll just hang up when you do that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, babe, that's so dope. So you just went to the 2 stores?
Yeah, I was going to go to Goodwill. I actually passed, because Goodwill's on the other side of this place, so I passed by here to go to Goodwill, and then I just turned around and came back because if I go to a place, I have to buy something.
Oh, you do?
I can't go in there and browse. You can't do that. You have to go in, if you go in the establishment, you have to buy something and come back with a receipt. I only had $1, and I didn't know if anything in Goodwill cost $1.
Right, but even if you went to Goodwill and nothing fits you, how do you do that?
Listen, the lady said you have to buy a candy bar or something.
That's crazy.
That's because they asked her that about going to Dollar Tree and Safeway, and it was like, well, as I'm done Dollar Tree, I can just go to Safeway and just, kind of look around and stuff. And they were like, no, you got to buy something. He said, what if I spend all my money? She said, you got to buy a candy bar or something.
But
you can't go.
But how do they know you went there?
What do you mean?
Oh, because of the amount of time you've been gone.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, it's probably on the honor system too, or who knows what the kind of tricks they got up their sleeve. I ended up coming back. It was probably about it wasn't even 1:30 yet when I got back.
I couldn't wait. I was like, I gotta talk to him. I need to hear how it went. And then Maura texted me. And then she's like, V wants you to call him. And then I said, did you get a picture? He's like, I didn't even think about it. I was like, but now.
Yeah, I actually thought about that when I got back, probably about after I was back about 2 hours. I was like, I should have told Vernell to take a picture of me next to Old Fashioned Donut.
I know. You could have done like I do, where I put it up to my face and cheese, when I send you those cuckoo pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got to go, and I'm glad you got a lot of, do you feel like you got a lot of good stuff?
I mean, I got some good stuff. So, basically, what's crazy? I didn't get no chips. Like, I got the hot, spicy Cheetos, and I got 2 bags of cheddar popcorn, but I didn't get no chips.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't even think about it until I got back.
He said that you were flabbergasted by the chip aisle.
I was. I told him, we was in Safeway, I said, let's go down the chip aisle, I want to see it. And when I seen it, Candace, I'm talking, this is how they get you, babe. They put the dips right up under the dippable chips, too.
And they charge you hella more for those dippable chips. And they the same thing. I said they charge you way more for them damn dippable chips, and they be the same thing as the flat chips.
Oh, babe, it was crazy. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. In the interest of transparency, it was a lot today.
Yeah.
And I wasn't overwhelmed by anything or anybody.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of... I remember how I told you how sometimes we talked about how in prison you might make 10 decisions a day, and out there you make 100.
Yeah.
It felt like a difference. I felt that today.
So you felt like the quickness things in which things happen.
Not the quickness, just like I feel like my mind did more today.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it did more, and it feels like it hasn't been doing that much in a long time. And so, no, it's not too much to walk, and it's not too much to be near traffic or cross the street or anything like that. It's just being in a grocery store, and I get a lot of looks from people. When I was coming out the store, me and Vernell would be talking. I come out the store, and I notice that people are driving by looking, or people are
looking at you just because, or because you stood out, or what?
No, that's what I'm saying. My mind doesn't know what.
Okay.
And and even in the store, we walking down the aisle, and people are looking, or we're getting ready to check out because the checkout line comes back so far, probably because of social in and he needed to walk in between us and stuff. And so there'd be a lot of looks and stuff. Well, I'm used to, like, when people are looking at me as much as people are looking at me today, it's like, what's up? Like, you all right? You good? You got a problem?
Right, and they're probably looking at you like, oh my God, that's a huge black dude. Where'd he come from?
I don't know. There was these two black dudes were sitting in the car right there on the curb. Me and Vernell was talking before we went into Safeway. And I don't know if Vernell seen him. He probably didn't because he was doing all the damn talking. But I seen him, and I just kept looking over Vernell's shoulder at him. Not in an intimidating way or like I had a problem, but I just noticed the fact that niggas was looking at me.
Yeah.
And that's not usually the case. In here, people purposely don't look at you because they don't want to make it seem like there's a problem when there's not.
Right.
So,
but out here, everybody's nosy. Everybody's nosy, especially when you're at a stop sign. You just look.
Yeah. And it was fun. I don't mind it at all. I appreciate the difference, but it was
They're probably looking at you being like, I wonder how much he lifts. Or they've been like, yeah, he big. How long you think he been out? Or they probably, depending on where you was at, they probably was like, yeah, he over there at the house because you're right down the street from the place.
Yeah, I definitely think that the teller at Dollar Tree knew I was from work release.
Why?
Well, number one, he just looked at me a certain way when I came up. Number two, my total was $23.72, and I paid him with 3 5s and a bunch of 9 1s. And I thought maybe he was thinking like, yep, you can one of these work release people, all these damn singles. I could be tripping, but that's what I was thinking. So
did you have to get those ones when they went to the bank? They made you get money like that?
No, they asked me how did I want it, and I told them 3 5s and 13 1s. And the reason why I did that was because I thought maybe I could exchange some ones for quarters so that I could make phone calls.
Oh, I see.
So that's why I asked for all the ones. That's why I was saying yesterday I was so stupid I should have got $10 worth of quarters.
Well, because then that would have taken, you'd only had $18 today.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. I know what you mean by that now. But I was yesterday when at the bank, I was thinking about calling you, and I didn't think about getting a quarter. So either way,
okay, so
it worked out.
When you said the teller looked at you funny, what did he look at you like?
Like when I was putting the stuff up on the thing, and okay, this is why he looked at me funny. I forgot about this because I got $28, and I didn't want to be up at the counter and have 29 items. Or, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And not be able to pay for them and then have to walk and take something back. So, as I'm putting this stuff up on the counter, I told Vernell, count this stuff. Vernell lost count twice at 19. So, I had to count it once it was all on the counter, and it was 23 items. No, it was 23 items, and it came to $24.72.
So you had him count, and that's when the dude made you look, or looked at you funny?
No, he was looking at me funny when we were both counting, and I think he was like, "What the hell is going on here?"
Oh.
But yeah, it was cool, and then Vernell was pointing out stuff all around there, and this is like I told him, I needed you today, bro. I appreciate you being here, and it was just, it was almost like God placed him there, and scratch out God and put Candace.
Okay.
But,
we work together.
Yeah. You're an associate, it is, huh?
Me and God, we got this thing, you know.
But then this Vernell walked with me all the way down to the light.
Yeah, he told me.
Yeah.
He said you made his day. He was so happy to see you, and I said you made my day because you. I know that he was such a help to you, but. He was like, man, it's good to see my guy. And then he said you told him thank you about the using the N-word and how you get it now.
Oh, Vernell tell everything.
No, but I told him, I said, he's told me that before a couple times, that you kind of schooled him on why he's better than that. And now that he's older and just in different place, he can see like, yeah, that ain't it.
Yeah. I stopped him in the middle of our Safeway and told him, I said, I never wanted to tell you this over the phone, brother. I said, I got you here now. I'm going to tell you. And I said, thank you. I said, you don't even know. It's not even just about that, even though I do recognize. Because when I hear a young dude say it, I be like, damn, that sounds bad. And I told him, I said, that's not to say it don't come out my mouth every now and then. But I definitely don't say it in this company, and I say it a whole lot less than I used to.
Yeah.
But I said, at the same time, bro, you don't understand that no older black man ever told me that. You're the only one.
Oh, Papa V, I love him.
And then, Vernell get the preaching. Yeah, because, it's vile, man. It dehumanizes us.
He sounds just like that. He's so funny. I love him to death. I cannot wait to see him.